Well, earlier, my colleague Sohail Rahman spoke to Mads Gilbert, a Norwegian doctor who's worked in hospitals in Gaza, and his contact with his colleagues there, he rejected Israel's accusations that Hamas uses hospitals for military purposes.
I have been walking around in these hospitals all over with my camera, documenting patients and the work during the crisis situations. I've been filming, picturing, talking to people. There has been no one door locked. I have never been controlled with my documentation. There has absolutely been not a single restriction in either of these two hospitals. I know the Al-Quds hospital from the time it was built. And as you may know, there is a new medical block in the Shifa hospital under international surveillance. And during all these years, having worked in these two hospitals, I have never, ever traced any sign of any military or political command center. And if the Israelis, for these last 16 years, because they started these lies already in 2009, if they cannot provide any evidence or any proof, how can we look at this as anything else but the fog of war, the lies, and more importantly, the wishing of intimidating, scaring people, and getting excuses to bomb these important hospitals? And don't forget, these hospitals are cornerstones of the welfare and the healthcare for 2.2 million people. And when an army is allowed to threaten patients in a hospital and threaten to bomb it, when there is absolutely no evidence. And by the way, international law, the Geneva Convention, has 3 rules. It is proportionality, use the same amount of weapon as your enemy. It is precaution, don't hit civilian targets. And it is distinction. The precaution is that if a target is a mixed military-civilian target, the civilian interests take priority over the military. So regardless, but turning back to your question, no, nor have I, nor have Dr. Erik or any other Norwegian healthcare workers who have been working with the Palestinian healthcare for more than 30 years. We have never seen any evidence. And had I seen it, I would not have worked there, because I live according to the Geneva Convention. So show us the proof.